Again, when he says wholesome, he means...
Oh, shut up, you! He has the most punchable face in the universe. It's not true at all, but that's what I want to say. I blame Nazeth.
Another win for the manga purists.
Oh yeah, we have to film this like it's animated. I'm
No,
like,
you don't. Nobody said you had to do that.
why? Oh, why? But the entirety of the movie, his pants are just falling down.
Some people would pay to see that.
Some people would pay to see that.
You are the weakest link.
Hello, anime pedants, purist, and problematic phase, and welcome to Notice Me, Senpai, the show where we ask the questions no one else will, because we're here to hurt the people answering the question. I am drunk with Armaina and MealTimeWithDad. We are here to torture our concerningly repeat masochist, Xeno, in a classic Ask Me Anything. Xeno, any concerns before we begin?
Yeah,
Too bad, let's begin. Xeno the reboot. What is an older anime trend or trope you would like to see make a return in the upcoming anime seasons?
Oh. I want more happy mecha. I want more knights and magic. I want more pat labor. I want more... There's got to be a third one. There has to be more than just two. There has to be a third happy... Fuck off, you and fucking G-Quarks. What's... Oh, I'll even throw in G Gundam or Gundam Build Fighters, right? There you go.
Okay, so best and worst live-action anime adaptations.
Oh, God. Fuck it. The best one is the second Guyver movie, Guyver Dark Hero. The extended version, because they chopped out some really weird bits and continuity didn't make any sense if you chop them out. Worst, there's so many choices. so many choices. I'm going to say the live action Cowboy Bebop. It had such potential, but they just, oh yeah, we have to film this like it's animated. I'm like,
You don't. Nobody said you had to do that.
And then, oh my God. Well, they had to make references like, oh yeah, we're making references to the movie. And it's like, no, you don't need to do this. So you just ruin it. And it's just, And then Edward, God damn it. Yeah, there you go.
And that's even worse than the Dragon Ball.
Yes. So the thing with Dragon Ball Evolution is that it starts awful and continues to persistently be awful. The problem with Cowboy Bebop is the actors, apart from Ed, did a semi-decent job. The subtle changes were inconsequential, and the people hating on them, they hated on the wrong things, right? The major plot changes made no fucking sense whatsoever, because I have no idea how you're going to continue the narrative from that point. And then just Edward.
You spy, cowboy, bounty hunter for hire. Wake up! I have a job for you.
Just fucking Edward. Oh my God, Edward. Jeez, why? Oh, why?
Yeah, so basically the Dragon Ball one wins by virtue of just being a stupid not even B tier, C tier movie all the way through, whereas Cowboy Bebop has potential and then just completely tears it apart.
It is, and it's like you have an amazing actor. Let's say Denzel Washington, right? Denzel Washington is like one of the peaks of acting cinema, but the entirety of the movie, his pants are just falling down.
Some people would pay to see that.
Some people would pay to see that, but it undercuts the performance. Like he is a fucking master actor, right? But then all of a sudden you have like the spring noise effect go, where his suspenders have just come undone and his pants fall down by his ankles, and you're just like, what the fuck is this?
It's like how Sword Art Online was terrible from beginning to end, but then Goodnight World had a lot of promise and then just whiffed it in the last act.
That actually leads neatly into my question. What anime would have been improved if it ended earlier? When should it have ended, and why?
Oh, what anime would have been improved? A lot of people, right? This is not my answer. A lot of people say Berserk, right? A lot of people say, oh yeah, Berserk should have stopped. Like 97 Berserk should have stopped when Guts left the Band of the Hawk, right? My opinion's the opposite. My opinion is it doesn't get good until Guts leaves. That's when it starts to get good. What should have ended early? I don't know why I'm looking at the models behind me because those are good shows.
One of these days, we may need to put a picture of your models into the server so that whenever we need to make taboos, we can just reference the wall.
What should have ended early?
Got a lot of options here.
Yeah, I have, and I'm just trying to fucking think here.
What we need is that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire backing music.
You are the weakest weeb.
That's a good name for another show.
Oh god, what is a show? My Hero Academia should have ended with season 1. Yeah, should have just ended with season 1. Like, you know, go read the manga. Don't fucking watch this detritus. There you go.
Another win for the manga purists. To Xeno, to Gellion. What is a Diablos Ex Machina that simply infuriates you?
Diablos Ex Machina?
So you know what a Deus Ex Machina is. The Diablos Ex Machina is, in the case for the villain, they pull something out of their ass, they do that, and it keeps the plot going. And typically it's more forgiving because you don't really see where he got it from, or they got it from.
Right. So the villain pulls something out of his ass, right? Okay. And just keeps the narrative going. Something that infuriates me. Deus Ex Machina. I've got one that infuriated the shit out of the laws. I'll probably explain that one in a hot second. Deus Ex Machina that really... This is really difficult. I'm just going to tell you Lars' one because it's just... Right, so the one I actually really like is the one between... When Dio in Stardust Crusaders basically drinks the blood of Joseph Joestar, right? And as a result, he gets like super powered up and is like, you know, and that just continues the narrative going on and everything. The one that really infuriated Laws was in Diamonds Are Unbreakable when Kira is so brutally beaten the fuck up and like has like maybe a 2-second lead on the entirety of the crew, hobbling away, and somehow gets away where no one fucking sees which way he went, and fucking gets plastic surgery. And yeah, it's you know, yeah, 100%. I blame Nazareth.
Wow.
Okay. What is an anime that you loved as a kid that just did not hold up when you revisited it?
I'm gonna say Elfen Lied.
It's so bad!
When I watched it, I was like, oh, this is the coolest shit ever. It was like, because it was so different from the norm of what I'd watched. But then I can't bring myself to watch it again because I just expect it to suck. So I'm kind of like leaving the rose tinted glasses on, the nostalgia goggles on, and like, you know, just never going back to watching it. I think another one is potentially Kiddie Grade, because we recently spoke about that in Senpai Cast, and I watched it. I watched the first episode. I'm like, there's a lot more panty shots in this than I remember. And then there's questionably Outlaw Star. I like Outlaw Star, but at the same time, there are so many filler episodes or so many padded out episodes, and it's just like, oh my god. Like the fucking one with the cactus. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Zeno, I'm reliably informed that you're a huge fan of the Gundam Seed universe. So with that in mind, I'd love to know the three things you like most about Kira Yamato.
Oh my god. Oh God, I think I want to throw up. Jeez.
I understand if we can't be friends after this one.
The three things that I like about Kira Yamato. One, he. Oh God, I apologize, everyone. Nazith, you may have to bleep this for YouTube. He has sex with a girl, and as a result, doesn't die. That is actually a plot point. I think he wrote an entire operating system for a Gundam in like 5 minutes, and he has the most punchable face in the universe. Does that work? Yeah,
that works. So, which means canonically you found redeeming qualities in Kira, which means you must like Kira. This is now canon.
Right, I'm going to try and blitz through this as quick as possible so we can finish the show. Right, all money goes to the editors. If there's any extra money, then that will be spent on other video ventures, which ultimately goes to the editors. Currently, the funds just fall shy of paying for 2 episodes a month, which means the rest comes out of my pocket. Just $1 a month makes the difference, right? If, of course, you opt to choose the $15 a month, then you will become a mad lad / lass and will also be invited to join these episodes per month. Or if you decide not to, it's fine. And if that's not enough of an incentive, you get more questions that are exclusive to you in the actual main episode. And more often than not, they're not safe for YouTube, so monetization is forcibly turned off. Here is a snippet from this week's episode.
I mean, Kira managed to dodge an entire robot exploding pretty much directly on his face.
What?
This guy can do almost anything with his plot armor.
What? When was I? No, I don't know. I don't know. Wait. Don't care.
What is the most hated take of yours that you will defend to the death? What's your anime hill that you will die on?
How do I? I think this is a fair way of putting it, but
so if you're incentivized, please go into the description where you'll find a link, or manually go to patreon.com/Xenogalleon to support. Now on with the show.
Limited edition Xeno, available only at Tesco. I'm a little concerned. I always gotta have one of these to mess with you. I'm a little concerned that these more contemplative and character-driven anime are going to hurt the AMV biodiversity. What series needs an anime adaptation to counter this?
My response: Solo Leveling.
You don't say.
You don't say.
You don't say.
Oh, Mealtime with Dad got you.
I don't care.
You know, that was originally part of this question, too.
Yeah.
The original question had solo leveling saying, also to fight the invasive species known as solo leveling. But I got rid of it so we could use that taboo.
Oh my god. No, yeah, so solo leveling. 100% could do with an anime adaptation because, you know, right now it just has hot, steaming garbage. I don't want to watch season 1 to watch season 2.
Nor should you.
Is there another thing that... Oh, actually, genuinely, there is a manga series I started reading. It's only currently got 2 volumes. It's called Ruri Dragon. Really cute, really wholesome. Would recommend. One anime adaptation.
When he says wholesome, he means boobs.
Oh, shut up, you!
Have you ever dropped an anime completely after the death of a character? We'll also accept things that you got through maybe a few other episodes for and dropped after the death of a character.
I mean, there's plenty of stuff I dropped because the characters didn't die fast enough. For the shits and giggles, I just want to say Kamina in Gurren Lagann. It's not true at all, but that's what I want to say. I mean, there's the one anime that I dropped so fucking hard because of the introduction of a character, and that was Mike Saunders from Gao Gaiga. Doesn't matter what language he speaks, he's still infuriating.
All right, Xeno. If you were locked in a room with the deadly sins from Fullmetal Alchemist, apart from lust or envy, because both those are cheating, which would you fuck, marry, or kill? And this is the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
So gluttony, sloth, pride, wrath. Am I missing one? I'm missing one.
Greed.
Which one? Oh, greed. Yeah, he was the one I was missing. I'd kill pride. God damn you, pride. Fuck you, pride. I'd marry wrath and probably get it down with greed.
Solid answer.
Xeno Season 4, the second half, Part 3. What characters do you think could swap anime and fit perfectly well while looking extremely out of place? The plot doesn't change much, hardly at all. They go into their new role swimmingly, but they just look completely wrong.
I've got an answer in my head. I'm trying to think, is there a funnier answer? I don't think there is. Konosuba and Overlord. So Ainz, Albedo, and Sebastian? Is it Sebastian? I feel it's Sebastian. The butler. Oh no, but I could get a fourth. Who do I want to get as a fourth? Oh, Kakaitis, the weird frost bug one. Right, those four swap with our motley crew from Konosuba. Yep.
No, I can see it. Yeah, dang.
Don't humor him.
No, I'm just kind of like, wow, that's actually a good answer for once. Dang.
Nazith, we're trying to humor the audience with humor. Get your shit together.
All right. What anime would be enhanced by the inclusion of the Tachikoma?
Thought process that comes to mind. Don't say Ghost in the Shell. Don't say Ghost in the Shell. Don't say Ghost in the Shell. Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Pat Labor. I've already said Pat Labor before, but I'm saying it again. What else? I want to say Serial Experiments Lane, but I've never actually watched Serial Experiments Lane, so I'm going to trust Nazith to say Serial Experiments Lane.
Serial Experiments Lane, for sure.
Yeah, they would also do the philosophy questions very well in that, so...
Gotta give a jank answer.
Chainsaw Man.
Okay, what's the favorite plot twist, the one that really blew your mind that you've encountered? What's your number one?
What's my number one plot twist? Okay, so this is a bit of an odd one, but I've got to say it was when Himmel proposed to Frieren, because I'm not gonna lie, I completely missed that like the first time I was watching it. No, wait, no, back it up. I don't want to spoil it for anyone in case people haven't worked this out for themselves. I'm just going to say it's the royal family from Apothecary Diaries. If you know, you know, right?
Yeah.
If you've put the time in to work out what the royal family is of Apothecary Diaries, like, oh my god, when that fucking clicked for me, I was just like, holy fucking shit. I literally had to get a diagram. I had to draw on my graphics tablet, like, this is the fucking family tree of, oh my fucking god, I can't, yeah, that. 100% Apothecary Diaries. If you know, you know.
And if you don't know, you should, because Apothecary Diaries is amazing.
Well, unfortunately, I finished this bottle of whiskey and gonna need to drive to get to the store to get some more. I hope you all had fun except for Xeno, and remember to put the entire playlist of Notice Me Senpai on loop in the background, folks. Have a good one.
Notice Me Senpai?
Well, fuck you. I can't speak today, apparently. I'm sober.
But I just thought you drank a whole bottle of whiskey!